Woke up in the morning and was surprised to see somebody projecting himself as a scammer. And today, I'm going to expose that individual. And before I start, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching this video from. And today, this video is not entertainment. This is not drama. This is not clout chasing. This is a response because my name, Maxwell Lumumba, was mentioned publicly and serious allegations were made. I was called a scammer. And when someone attacks your name, your work, and your integrity, you do not respond with the nicest, especially when somebody drags your name to scamming things with no receipt, with no evidence. You respond with facts. And today, I'm going to respond that individual with facts. So today, I'm going to do one thing, and that one thing only. I'm going to present the truth with evidence calmly, step by step, and by the end of this video, I will let you decide who is being honest and who is projecting. Having said this, watch this clip and we dive deep into today's discussion.
That money, that man is a thief. I'm crying tears, and if he's not going to go with it, I'm going to call.
I know some of you are going to judge me wrong. But let me defend him from these evil things, Let me protect this person because we share same subscribers. No. I'm here to expose people who are doing wrong things. So guys, there is this our brother called Kamanja. And one of our royal subscribers, she felt the cry of our brother Kamanja, and she had to donate money so that kindly my child, my son, he is at home right now, and it is time to school. So if you can please donate me something, so that I can take my son to school, I will appreciate. That was a message from Kamanja. Immediately, he received this support from this subscriber, So this subscriber, guys, just imagine, on the same time she has bought a phone to Kamanja, she also felt this cry of Kamanja, and she sent another amount of money to Kamanja so that Kamanja can take his child to school. And maybe where people won't get me clear. The first time he was sent money for the phone, and this second round, he was sent 14,000 Kenyan shillings. 14,000 Kenyan shillings, it's like 120 USD if I'm not wrong, or 130 over there, So in this 130, there is our sister from the village called Robigar. Ruby girl, she's a hustler. She's a lady who stands by herself, And she is also connected with Ruby girl. So Ruby girl cried to her that, my subscriber, my mother, please, can you help me with something small so that I can burn my bricks? So this subscriber felt the cry. So when she sent this 14,000 Kenyan shillings, she told Kamanja that, Kamanja, you'll have to take only 40 USD you give to Robiger. So Kamanja, in the 14,000 Kenyan shillings that she had already been sent, she was to take only 40 USD, whereby now she was to remain with something 7,000 Kenyan shillings. That Kamanja, he ended up cornering. Kamanja, he ended up not receiving calls. Kamanja, he ended up bringing lame excuses. That my sister, I'm not in a comfort zone to communicate. I'm not in a best position to communicate to you.
Prince Odiga, it just hurt my heart to see how happy those people are. They're glad to get that money to make the mother feel happy, to be able to cook some food. Prince Odinga, we have to get back that money. That man is a thief. I'm crying tears, and if he's not going to go with it, I'm going to call Gintu. And I'm going to tell Ginto everything that is going to put him down. I'm sick and tired of him up to now. After 10 days? No, come on. Prince, put yourself in that state. If you need a help and you ask me to, how small I have it, I'm going to send it for you. I try to help everybody that I can. Everybody can get help, but the little what I have, I share with people. And that is what he could do. Oh no, this hurt me. Look how the poor child, they're so happy to get what they get. Come on, Prince. I don't good. Oh, one more thing. With that first transaction, that's the money he took to buy the phone. When his phone was broken and he come on live and say about his phone was broken, that's the money he took to buy the phone with that first transaction. With that second transaction, he cried and say, oh, whatever with the job, and he lost the job, and they suspend him from his job, so he need money.
He shared with me this information so that I can expose the scammer. So don't blame me. You know, my brother Kamanja, don't see me as a hater.
Gentlemen, for those who are coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, I go by the name Maxwell Lumumba Africa. Maxwell Lumumba is my good name, a village content creator born and raised in a village setup with no jobs. At the end of the day, I do content creation for my sustainability. That being that, for those who are coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, I do reaction videos, especially to the videos that have been posted in public domain. The good thing about it, I usually attach my receipt to justify my statement. Like today, I'm going to give us my receipt why Kamanja is projecting himself to be a scammer by himself. I'll be attaching it, and those words never came from me. Those words came from a very close person to him and one of the associates when it comes to YouTube Street. You know, we have a split when it comes to YouTube Street. We have the people who call themselves positive and the people who call themselves the negative, and I'll be explaining further about that. So ladies and gentlemen, for those who have not subscribed to this amazing YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to other individuals. Remember to turn on the notification bell so that any day, anytime I post any video, you people get updated. Watch my videos from the beginning up to the end without skipping those ads. I also have another YouTube channel that goes by the name Vibe with Lumumba. Basically, for that YouTube channel, I post my lifestyle videos, especially what I'm doing right now. I came on camera and said I'm going to initiate a $1 million project. The reason for having this project is to curb unemployment, to act as a source of income, and I also came categorically on camera and said this project will be funded by Maxwell Lumumba. For those who will wish to support this project, you can just chip in and support that project, because this is a community project, not my only project, because the same place will be having a training center where I'll be equipping the villagers and the community members with the knowledge and skills on how to survive in this ecosystem. So today, when I was walking in the morning, I saw a video that Kamanja KE did. In that video, he mentioned me and associated me with scamming. Now, that's a very serious allegation, not gossip, not opinion, a direct attack on my character. And before I even responded, let me say this clearly. I have never taken money from anyone under false pretense. I have never misused donations, and today I will show you why these accusations don't stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I remember after the demise of Mayani, I came on camera and I dared anybody who will come on camera and say that, Max, I sent you this cash amount of money. There is nowhere my name was mentioned. I never saw how my money was used. Even I remember a lady that I used to call MK, that is Mina Hadija, who is bringing all this shenanigans, running like a rat from this channel to this this lady, this woman started first. He started going to the people that we are being perceived as negative reactors. He went there in a lot of comment section, yeah. He was there texting, calling the others directly. Then even they tried sending Lucas the Traveler to deliver a message to me. This lady sent somebody to look at the travel, and the information that I was given is this. This lady said this. Oh, this person that met Lucas told Lucas the Traveler one thing, and I think Lucas in the next video when I'll be doing lifestyle videos, Lucas will be saying this, yeah. This person who met Lucas told Lucas this. Why does your friend want to take away my lady that I've been with for the last 2 years? The lady comes from US. I was like, how did I want to take that lady from her? So the MK name that I've been calling in that YouTube street, that is Mina Hadija. This lady has been there. She supported in Mayanis. I even remember there is a time where she wanted to command me about money issues, because he sent me money. It was meant for it was a money that was meant for I think it was, she was supposed to facilitate the chef that were cooking in Mayani. But because I told her that in Africa setup and in the village, no subscriber should dictate what should be cooked in a burial ceremony. So she was upset with me, and she authorized that money to be sent to Gin to ID that. Again, after around 2 days, she sent me another amount of money, where, because she started again commanding me that go do this issue about this chef, I don't know, do this. I told her, no, I'm not going to do that. She again commanded me to send that money to Masuba One, of which I did that, and I did everything on camera. Now, when I received a gift that I call a GoPro, and let me be very clear from the start, this GoPro was not even a gift from somebody. I bought myself the GoPro. I've come so many times in these YouTube streets. I've told people I don't depend on YouTube for my sustainability. I don't survive because of YouTube money, and that's the reality. When you people were up and down, leaking some people's behind in the name of YouTube, I was busy. I was busy earning my money. I've been in payslip. I've been working since 2017. I've been working. So when you come and tell me that I don't know, I want money meant for the widow, let me just say this. When it comes to this money meant for the widow, I did this work for the benefit of the widow, not for my benefit. And let me say that categorically. So sometimes you people see me in motorcycle, then you ask me, Max, you have to go. Okay, where were you going? Yeah, mimi ni komboka. Yeah, I'm in job. I usually set aside some minutes in my time so that I can do some other things, maybe the YouTube things. But YouTube is not even helping me in this life, in my sustainability. I can say YouTube is not helping me. I'm somebody who is very hardworking. When you see me, I'm not even interested with those money about, I don't know, donation, I don't know what. When this GoFund started, I promoted this GoFund by myself. There is no any other person who promoted this, and I did this out of my heart, and I told people I'm doing this out of my heart. There is no any other individual did that. Even Gintu himself did not promote the GoFund because of various reasons. He knows why he did it. So when I took this step, the amount of money that you can just go and click in that GoFund, the last time I was checking, it was 1,200 euros. Yeah, so that money, a bit of that money has been spent, and I did every bit that has been transacted to that account of GoFund. Even though I stepped aside from the GoFund, I came on camera and said, 300 euros was initially sent to the account, a joint account that was opened. It was opened, that is me and Faith, because of some clarity and transparency issues. I came on camera and say that Faith will be handling that GoFund. And, you know, even I'm surprised. This individual now is now saying that Faith, she's a good lady, and Max is now becoming a scammer. I'm like to ask this individual this one question. Do you know that GoFund account, my name is there, and it is a joint account between me and Faith? So when you come on camera and say that Min Hawi is so much responsible more than these, I already saw these. I projected these long time ago when I was announcing the GoFund, even before my annual burial. A lot of issues were brought. A lot of reactors came on camera. They started reacting that how can a man handle GoFund? I was like, do you even realize yourself? We are not in those cultural beliefs that a man cannot go and do shopping for a lady. This is a thing that was practiced in Africa. So when you came on camera and say that, you know, even for the people from the West, they were laughing at you. Remember, when Marwa himself, not Marwa, when Rocio came to the camera and said that Marwa was not there when she was giving birth, and this thing created a lot of difference between Marwa and Rocio. The reason is this: in Western world, when a woman is giving birth, the man has to be there so as to see how this process is. Even at least that lady can feel like this man is part of it. So, you know, Marwa comes from Africa. He did not know that when it comes to Western cultures or Western part of this world, yeah, a man has to be there. So he took it upon him. Then when Rocio was giving birth, he never even appeared there, because here in Africa, you are not supposed to be there when your wife is giving birth. You only receive it as a messenger. Even in some people's workplace, people are not being given paternity leave, yeah. But in Western, I do believe people have been given paternity leave because the wife is going to give birth. You go together with your wife. When the wife is going to maternity, you are taking your paternity, and that is how these things happen. So I was like, Max is not supposed to go and follow about or to take receipts when it comes to how this GoFund money is supposed to be used. I decided, let me step back from this GoFund. Let me not announce it. Now you are coming on camera and saying that Maxwell has siphoned GoFund amount of money. And let me say this: when I'm talking about a million project being constructed, when you look at the GoFund, we are talking about amount of money that does not even reach 200,000, and 300,000 already was sent to this GoFund, yeah, to this account. Out of that 300,000, Faith and I came on camera and said that we have used, it was 42,000 for buying child clothings and maybe transport going, that is, transport was around 2,000, yeah, for going to Kisii and coming back. And I came and said that out of these 300 euros that was sent, this is the amount of money that was left. Then we requested for another 400 euros that was sent to the account. So the 400 euros that was sent, so far, the only amount of money that was used when the widow was in hospital, the same money during her delivery was used, where 15,000 shillings was withdrawn from the bank account and catered for that bills. On Sunday, we call her the widow again. She was sick. I had to take the responsibility. I, like Maxwell Lumumba, let me take her to the hospital. I paid the bills of the hospital. Then I said on camera, I'm going to claim 6,500 from the GoFund through somebody who is handling the GoFund. I came that and said that on camera. Even I gave us the breakdown. I showed receipts about 1,500 shillings was used for laboratory diagnosis and everything. And when it comes to medications and the medication that is undergoing right now, I came and said 4,000 Kenya shillings will be used for her medication. Then I added transportation for it is actually 5, not even around 10 trips going, coming back. Yeah. So that tells us 10 trips, one going, second coming. 10 trips will be 1,000 Kenya shillings. So that sums to 6,500 shillings that has been withdrawn from that account. So that tells us that the last time I was checking the account, it was having 50,000 shillings. So minus 6,500 shillings that I claimed yesterday on Monday. So that tells us the coffer has 43,500 shillings left in that bank account, and nobody is interested in that amount of money. Yes, and that's the reality. And to add this on top, there is still another money that has not been sent to that account because the widow has no bank account. I don't want to take responsibility because I was thinking like giving her a full access about the money, but it has a lot of repercussion. I no longer handle the GoFund account, and that is the reality. But in case of any problem, the money is readily available for the GoFund. The only thing that we are waiting, when the widow will be having her own account, having national ID, all that amount of money will be transacted to her bank account, not giving her cash. It will be transacted to her bank account. Let her spend that money the way she wants. The reason why we cannot guarantee her the authority to have access, direct access to the bank is this. This is a joint account. Maxwell was supposed to withdraw, but I'm not concerned in any way about that account. Maxwell was supposed to be there, but I'm no longer associated with that account. So the other individual who is there is the one who will be conducting transaction. It was like, let us have the receipt, the statement, so that let us not come on camera and say that she went and withdrew this amount of money, maybe using my name, and this is what happened. We don't want to give explanation there afterwards. That is the reason she cannot access it, but once she has the account, she'll be accessing the account, and that is the reality of how the GoFund amount of money will be spent. The data is there. The statement, if you people come and ask for the printed statement of this GoFund, it will be readily available. Even if you say you need the statement today, I can go print that statement and show us how the transactions were made, how much amount of money is left in that bank account. That is the update I can give about the GoFund. Yeah. So if you have questions about the GoFund, ask me. If you don't have any question, keep your mouth. Stop watering your mouth to allegations you are not even supposed to engage in. Let me go now step by step what exactly is said. And number one, he claims that I'm part of scams involving subscribers. I told us, let the subscribers come and tell me, where did I scam you? How much did I scam you? I can give you a refund. I told people that on camera. If it is true, I own any subscriber's money, come tell me, Max, you have my money. I'll be refunding you that amount of money without even this Mina. There is a time she came to my WhatsApp, and let me tell her, you are claiming that I wanted you. Look at the history. Who contacted each other? You have been there telling me stories. I don't know, KKB. You started like you wanted help from me about your case with KKB. I rejected. I told you, this story that you're telling me here, it is more than what you're thinking about. This lady was dating a Kenyan man. This Kenyan man has been, I don't know how their conversation. Now he was sending me receipts of, I don't know, this man, I don't know, pretended to be this, only to realize that this man has another lady from Kenya. I was like, look at this stupid woman. What are you explaining to me? Now you claiming that I want to date you. Look at yourself first. You seem as a trash. Why? You were dating somebody before. Again, you were dating again another person that I don't want even to call the name because you know. And every time I was having any conversation with you, you have to talk about these two individuals. The way one betrayed you, and how one betrayed you and how one scammed you. I was like, this is a matter of conversation between me and you, not between them and me. That one does not, I don't discuss people in my YouTube channel. You have gone again in different YouTube channel. You are now telling people that I'm talking ill about Gintu. Bring your receipt. I don't talk ill about people. I do what pertains me. I usually tell person that this is what pertains me. Let us discuss about our issues, not any other individual. So when you're coming to the comment section, people are now perceiving you as a fool. Why? You are there announcing that the way you rejected a man. Do you think I have a lot of lovers, a lot of sweethearts who are ready to love me? Never think that I'm out of market. Yeah, I'm somebody who started life long time ago. I'm no longer a kid. You want to dictate, you want to control me the way you want. That is beyond me. So you're spoiling your name, jumping from one man to another man. So this perceives you as you are. You know it. Then you come to comment section then telling people that I called your friend GAY. I told you, go ahead and seek legal action against me. What are you waiting for? Because I call your friend that for doing something, because there is no a normal human being, you know it. You will never draw another man's tattoo in your hand because maybe you're a fan, because of what? That is stupidity and that is madness of the highest order. I told her, I'm not going to withdraw my statement. You were telling me to apologize to him. I told you I won't be apologizing to him because I've never apologized to anybody and I'm not going to withdraw my statement against that individual. Take legal issues. Let us face each other where you see, you have been scammed a lot of money. You have been scammed even with lawyers in Kenya because you wanted to seek legal action against KKB. I told you this is not possible because when you were sending this individual this amount of money, it's because you people were lovers by then. You were doing this out of maybe you wanted her. So because these individuals saw me being given a GoPro, yeah, it is now paining her that Max has been given. You texted in Gintu's channel that Max has got a GoPro. I don't know. Now she's now relating this with what happened between him and the friend that he was telling me to apologize. I saw that comment. I responded. You jumped from YouTuber to YouTuber explaining your story. You went through the negative reaction. Even today morning, somebody told you that Maxwell is building a house with his girlfriend. You said you sent me that image through the email and I have that evidence because it is really paining you. Let me say this. I'm not building any house with any girlfriend. I'm past doing, I don't know, girlfriend, boyfriend. If I want to marry, I just wake up one day and say I'm getting married. This thing, I don't know, jumping girlfriend, I don't know, boyfriend, I don't know, lovers, I don't do that. Yeah, if it is to hit and run, we just smash each other and life proceed. If I get this lady, you can't tell me that I don't survive. You have to survive. Sex is a reality and that is a normal thing. It is like a basic need. You'll never dictate me that you are in USA. I wait for you to come to Africa is when we smash each other. That one is not happening. I'm not dating you. Stop bothering about me, and that is the matter of fact. Yeah, I bring things the way they are. Yeah, I cannot pretend in the way that these I'm so loyal. I don't do that. No, I have to do that. Lazima nitoe kutu. And that's the reality, yeah? Smashing there, not tafadhali. It is there, yeah? It is there. And that is what I wanted to tell this individual about what she's going up. And I'm very sure she's the one tuning what David Omaja, not David Omaja, what Kamaja KE is now telling us about scamming. I don't know, a lot of bullshit, because she's there. Look at that stupid comment section there from Mina Hadija. She's called Mina. She's the one still called Hadija. She has two different accounts. So she does this with the other one. She does this with the other one. You think that you have a lot of you are there to just to create division in the community. And let me tell David Omaje this. You have said something about me. Number one, you have claimed that I am part of scam involving subscribers. Bring your evidence, and don't bring that stupid woman called Mina Hadija. Don't bring her, because that one is null and void in appearance. Number two, he tries to group me with other to strengthen the narrative. I'm not Gintu. Gintu is himself. And let me say this. Gintu never participated in that GoFund. Gintu never associated himself with that GoFund. Even the person who is holding that GoFund is aware about that. Even Gintu came on camera and said that he's not part and parcel of that GoFund. And that is how the reality is. Number three, he speaks with confidence, but without presenting verified proof. Now, here is where we must pause, because when someone makes a strong accusation, the burden of proof is not on the accused, it is on the accuser. Come with the proof, show us Maxwell transacted this amount of money, or Maxwell, just Mama Tandi is the one who is holding that GoFund. Contact Mama Tandi. Then Mama Tandi will be explaining to you how much amount of money has she sent to this account that I'm talking about, this joint account. The only money I'm aware of transacted from that GoFund to that amount is 300 euros plus 400 euros. There is no any other amount of money that has been transacted. And the coffer right now, as I'm speaking, it has 43,500 shillings. It is there in that account. So come and tell us, which money are you speaking about being scammed here? Let us bring evidence. Let us not speculate. And let me talk about this guy is introducing a projection angle to himself. And there is something very important I want to explain here. And I want you to follow very closely. In psychology, there is something called projection. Projection is when someone accuses others of very thing themselves are guilty of. So instead of addressing their own actions, they shift attentions outwards. Now, I'm not here to insult anyone, but I am here to ask a question. When would someone confidently accuse others while serious questions exist about their own actions? I did not come with this story. Your friend, your same positive reactor did that. If it could come from a negative point, at least we could perceive these. Another thing, let me bring the third party context carefully. There has been a conversation online involving other creators like Prince Odinga, and in those conversations, concerns were raised about how subscriber funds were handled in a certain situation. Now, I'm not here to repeat the rumors. I'm not here to exaggerate, but I'm here to say this. If there are unresolved questions about how money meant for vulnerables, people was used, then those questions deserves to be answered. Not deflection, not accusation. Answers. Answer things that pertains to you. Leave my life alone. If Mina has sent you, go tell her to get life. Yeah. She started saying that I've been seen, I don't know, with a girl in a motorcycle. Who told you, Mina, I'm dating you, that you have to observe me? Yeah. That I've seen with a lady, I don't know, on a motorcycle. Now it is paining you a lot of pain. Yeah. You don't dictate me who I'm dating. You don't dictate my life. Yeah. If I'm dating, what is the problem with you? Leave me to date peaceful. If I'm constructing with the alleged girlfriend that you are saying, let me do it. I don't need your support, and that is the reality of the situation, because I don't want to be about anyone else. I want this thing to be about truth. You said I'm a scammer, so let me respond clearly. And here are my receipts. Every project I have done, documented. Every project I've done, receipts are there. Ask me, and good thing that they're even in the video. I keep receipts, yeah? I keep receipts. I'll file the receipts. Even when I'm talking about this hospital, as long as I handle that issue, when it comes to delivery, I was not there. I was away from the village, yeah? I wasn't there. When it comes to about this 6,500, when I'm claiming it, I have the receipts why I'm claiming that amount of money. I know what I'm claiming, and I never even had it that I wasted my time going to the hospital. I have not even talked about that. I spent my time, yeah? I spent almost my entire day in the hospital just to make sure that he's well. Then you come here with your allothotic mouth, gossiping, talking, derailing with your mouth without having evidence about. So every initiative, transparency matters a lot. I don't hide behind words. I don't tell things from the sky. I show evidence, because integrity is not something you claim. It is something you demonstrate. So to Kamanja KE, if you truly believe what you said, then I challenge you respectful. Bring your evidence, not opinions, because you want to get content, not assumption. Evidence. Even I remember when this lady, when I took Priska to the hospital, she went to somebody's channel, that is VE YouTube channel. She said, Max is using Priska as a clickbait. Let me ask you a very simple question. Is there no video where I took Priska Mayani to the hospital? The video is there. So when I don't do clickbaits, if I come here begging, I beg because I need money. Even we have seen Pisan, we have seen rich people begging. Yeah, Mara begs every day, which is something. If he's begging to help the community, that is well and good. Let him beg, but let him be transparent. Let him account for everything. The only thing that sucks me, when he's begging for his own gain, there is no problem about that. There is nowhere I've reacted on him that he's begging for this, and this. I've only reacted to him that you receive this amount of money through begging. Why don't you give that amount of money to this individual who, let's say you have been sent 100 USD to give that individual the whole amount of money. That is what I actually come on camera and said. And let me say this, because calling someone a scammer publicly is not content. It is a serious claim, and serious claim requires serious proof. And let me say this to my audience. I don't want sympathy. I don't want drama. I want fairness. Look at the facts, watch the evidence, and decide for yourself, because at the end of the day, truth does not need to shout. It stands. Thank you for watching. Let us support the project that I'm talking about. Stay tuned. Let us meet in the next video. Goodbye for now. Goodbye. I even forgot, you even talked about LGBTQ. I'll be discussing that in another video. Goodbye.